I've been here in this country for 20 years and I've never seen scenes like this. Basically, we have barricades, we have fires, we have broken glass all over the streets. We've got the whole city covered with graffiti, political graffiti. Graffiti calling for the resignation of the president. Graffiti denouncing them as fascists, as denouncing the economic model of this country. It's been more than a week of protests. We've seen violent protests. We've seen complaints about human rights abuses. You have human rights monitors have come here to ensure that there are not being human rights abuses. But also people are tired. There are still protests, but not as big as the ones last week. They're much more concentrated. But this looks like there's been a battle here. I mean, there was a battle here today. The police were in. You see it constantly on the television. Today, all the measures that the government has tried to alleviate the tensions haven't worked. The change of the cabinet today. Piñera, the president, announced that Chile will not host the APEC and the COP25 summits. A huge loss for the country. But what is being discussed today, what he said today, is something that people have been calling for. A new constitution. And the president said it was something that he didn't rule out, which is very interesting. This is a constitution that was written during the dictatorship of Pinochet, and this means a constituent assembly, bringing people from the general public who come together and write a new constitution. That's something that I don't think I would have ever imagined I would see, and it's a huge change. But the protests continue, and I think people are not going to stop until that happens.